Now, the country's men and women in blue are being celebrated today. The SAPS is hosting an award ceremony to honor police officers and members of community policing forums who have gone beyond the call of duty to serve and protect. Now, the police top brass, including Minister Bheki Cele and Commissioner Fannie Masemola, are attending the event. eNCA reporter Moloko Moloto is following this story for us. He is there and he joins us now live. Moloko, what's the latest you can tell us there from that award ceremony?
Good afternoon, Byron. Well, we are in Polokwane, the provincial capital of the Limpopo province. As you can see behind me, the scene has been set for the National Awards of the South African Police Services, the 8th installation since they were established. And I just want to ask my colleague Asanda to show you quickly the awards which are going to be conferred to the men and women in blue for the work that they continue to do in trying to keep South Africans safe. Of course, as you said, the top brass of the SAPS, the National Police Commissioner, General Fannie Masemola, as well as the Minister Bheki Cele will be gracing this particular event. But I want to ask my colleague to come and join me as we are bringing into this conversation the National Commissioner General Fannie Masemola. Thank you so much for making time. The purpose of doing this at a time when South Africans are saying we are under siege in terms of crime.
Thank you very much, Moloko, and your viewers. We continue fighting crime in South Africa. Police are out there to fight crime, and that's why we can sleep and wake up, go to work. Is because they are there all the time, day and night. This evening tonight, we are going to reward police members, police men and women in blue, for those that have excelled in their work. So it's a night where we are thanking them, rewarding them, to say you have done great, you have done good for the country. So we are giving we are rewarding them. There is quite a number of categories of rewards, from uniform policing, all specialization within the uniform policing, like your visible crime prevention, your K9 mounted unit, your within your POP, special task force, NIU, TRT, and also in the detectives, various categories of detectives, from general detectives to DBCI, including your crime intelligence.
All right. And I understand one of them will walk away with a car. But let's talk about your efforts, as you say, as the police, that you are trying to mend relations between the communities as well as the police. I mean, we have seen, I think last month, a report by the Ombudsman in the Western Cape indicating that some of the police, some of them senior, are actually working in collaboration with the gang leaders there. How are you going to be ensuring that you retain the trust of the community to work in partnership with the police to fight crime?
Look, where there are allegations, we do investigate those allegations, and they will be able to go back to the public and tell them what we have found. That investigation is ongoing, and we are almost wrapping it up now. We'll be able to tell the public what is it that we have found. We urge communities to work together with the police. We have seen incidences where police are being attacked. We have seen incidences where police are being killed. We call upon the community to say the police are there to protect you. Join hands with the police and let's expose the criminals, and let's make sure that we deal with criminals harshly. So.
General, in terms of the revised medium-term strategic framework for the 2024 years, one of the priorities is to make sure that violent crime is halved by 2024. Do you think you will attain that particular goal?
Well, working together with the community, that goal is attainable. We are working towards that. But of course, one will have to take note that there has been an increase of crime as a result of various sources. You would recall that after the COVID, it's quite a number of people that lost their jobs. So that also impact on the crime out there. And of course, underlying sources of within the society. We have seen various gender-based violence that are raising their head. So, but we will be able to get there with the community.
A total of 110 police officers were killed in the previous financial year. I think 82 were in the line of duty and the others were off. And that was an increase as compared to the previous year where 81 police officers were murdered. How are we going to resolve this?
Yeah, the last financial year is over 33 police that has been killed in the line of duty. We have analyzed the situation, hence we have established a police safety strategy, and we are in the process of implementing it. One of the areas that we did pick up or identified is to retrain our police so that they are all the time ready to be able to defend their society and also defend themselves.
Yeah. In terms of the staff complement, you have heard about a sizable number of people who resigned, and I'm not talking there about those who might have retired. How are you able to ensure that you get more people? Because even with the 12,000 new recruits that you have added now recently onto the system, the 10,000 of them are essentially replacing the vacancies that had existed. So the additions are only 2,000. Is that enough to ensure that we fight crime in our country?
The addition is not 2,000, it's over 3,000, the addition. Yes, it is less, it's not much, because most of the numbers went for the replacement. Hence, we have also adopted to recall some of our experienced detectives, those that retired but are still physically fit to can do the job. We went on a program to enlist some of them to come and assist where they can, and the project is going quite well. And of course, this coming financial year, we are going to recruit also a specific number. We are not yet sure. We will get clarity with regard to exactly what number we are going to recruit from the Treasury. We are looking forward that if we can get a bigger number, more than 5,000, we will be happy to try and increase the numbers. Indeed, the numbers within the organization are dwindling, but with those that we have, we'll make sure that they go out there and do the work, like as we are here tonight, coming to celebrate the awards. And of course, one of the winners will be going away with a car. We don't know who, but it depends on the voters. But yeah, that is the night for the policemen and women. And including, we also have a category for our people living with disabilities, so they will also be rewarded because they are part and parcel of the greater service.
Thank you so much, Professor. We appreciate the National Commissioner of the Police, General Fannie Masemola, ahead of this ceremony to honor the men and women who are dedicating their work despite the challenges that they face, despite the accusations that some among them are working in collaboration with the criminals. But we know that there are those who are giving their all to ensure that South Africans are safe. Later on, we are hoping to speak to the Minister of Police, Bheki, Cele, just to hear his views more about how to improve, from policy's point of view, to improve policing in our country.
Thank you so much, Moloko Moloto, live there in Polokwane at the 8th edition of the SAPS Excellence Awards. We will definitely be connecting with Moloko a little later on, and hopefully he'll be able to get the minister.